Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the FAX.Koo Podcast Show, which is brought to you in part by Every Motion Pictures. Remember, the FAX.Koo Podcast Show is rated a special AE for any and everyone. Viewer discretion is advised. Remember, that saying is not true, just like the idea of Santa Claus after 9 years old. Sorry, not sorry.
Up in the whip, we riding. Right hand on your thigh while I'm driving.
What's good? You already know what it is. We back with the FAX.Koo Podcast Show. This is episode 6. Now, elephants in the room never get ignored. When it comes to me and the FAXTORY, we are in a whole nother setting now. Because of the conditions of my podcast room, I decided to have my actual podcast episode in here. But keep in mind, though, because we do got the call-ins back today. Last episode, on episode 5, we did not have any call-ins, but they're back today. So we will be cutting from this room where y'all see it and going to the regular FAXTORY studio to do the call-ins. But it's a pleasure to welcome everybody back. For those who are new, I am Olakunle Awe, otherwise known as FAX.Koolaid, your host, the man with the plan, everything in between. Now, for everybody new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a subscription or not. Once again, I always tell people, never gonna make you do something that you do not want to do. That's just how I am as a person, bro. As I always mention, I am a speaker, not a yapper. Let's get straight to business. Now, around this time, it's Christmas season. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's having a happy holidays and everything like that. What it was a few weeks ago at the time of this recording, whenever you watch it, was graduation for college students. Now, congratulations to everybody that graduated fall 2024. Me, I'll be spring 2025, so make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that because I'm throwing the biggest grad party, but that's besides the point. Everybody who graduated, a lot of my partners graduated, you know what I'm saying? They off to pursue their different careers and everything like that. Now, I had a video because I gotta go over this because y'all pissed me off, and I'm explaining why y'all pissed me off. I had a viral video on TikTok, right? If you're not aware of my TikTok, it's Fax.Koolaid on every social media platform, even TikTok as well. The video's still on there. It just touched 1 million views, I believe. I was at the graduation and I dabbed up a few of my partners, not all, but a few of my partners that graduated. And the caption of that video was, "The gang had a no dropouts clause." Now, that video went viral, insanely viral. It's been posted on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's been posted on everywhere. Now, in my comment section, though, however, because y'all still find some way to be sensitive, it was people that was all like, okay, what's wrong with the gang not going to school? You acting like you got to be in school to be successful. Look, bro, I never said that you have to go to school with your gang to be successful. As a matter of fact, let me take it a step further. If you and your gang did not go to college and y'all feel like y'all are perfect without college and y'all still making money, y'all still running the world, that's good for y'all, not my gang. When I said me and the gang made a promise that none of us was going to drop out, we meant that. And certain gangs need to be having agreements. I feel like in a right friend group, there should be certain agreements and certain clauses that y'all need to go through in order to maintain the purpose and the integrity of that said friend group. With me and my gang, we made a promise that we was not going to drop out, period. Some people may not have graduated on time. Some people may have graduated early. We not dropping out. If you and your gang decided y'all didn't want to go to college and y'all still out here running the world, that's good for y'all. Me and my partners, that's not how we rolled, bro. That was a requirement in my friend group. Not to say that we gonna be bums if we don't graduate, but it's just us holding each other accountable. And I feel like many friend groups lack that, bro. Your friend group gotta have a lot of requirements, bro. As I always mention, different strokes for different folks, different paths and loops for different friend groups. Me and my partners, we said we wasn't gonna drop out. Anybody that was obsessed or sensitive about it, I'm sorry. That's not on me. Even in that, us graduating from high school is not even that top tier of like an accomplishment. It's a great accomplishment. Don't get me wrong. I know college is hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but me and my gang, we completely understood that us graduating college, that's that's something that we know that we gonna do. There's certain agreements that me and my partners, we just have to abide by. My partners, we don't allow each other to be lazy. We don't allow each other to not grind. We don't allow each other to be bums. That's just how our friendship works, to ensure the best for us. With that being said, shout out to everybody that graduated, not just my partners, but everybody that graduated this fall and people that's gonna graduate spring 2025. Now, speaking of friends and partners and friend groups and all that, it's December, and I'm gonna make this very clear. It's December. We need to start planning for spring break right now. Because let me tell you something. If y'all don't start planning, if you and your gang, your partners, your friend groups don't start planning spring break right now, let me tell you something. Real talk. The gang is not going to make it out to the trip. Spring break for your gang is going to be very boring if y'all don't start planning right now. Don't be that friend group that failed to plan for spring break early, and now when March, April comes around, you're in the crib, blaming it on your gang and your partners, your girlfriend groups, everybody. If y'all do not start planning now, the gang will not make it to the trip. Y'all will not make it out. Y'all will not make it out the group chat to a spring break trip. Now is the time to start planning, bro. When you plan spring break months before, then you know how to game plan. You know that y'all gotta start putting in maybe a little bit more hours. Y'all gotta start saving money. Y'all gotta start maybe asking people for money. Y'all really gotta start to prepare for what the trip has in store for y'all. It's really just a small reminder, bro. Hit up your friends, hit up your homegirls, let them know if we're doing something for spring break, we gotta start planning that right now. Real talk. Because I know many people, last year, I made a video in December talking about spring break, about how all the college kids should meet up somewhere, especially HBCUs. Literally, I posted that video in December, and because of that, a lot of people in the college community linked up at South Padre. Will I be at South Padre again this year? The world may never know. We're going to find out. But if there's any suggestions that y'all feel like everybody should meet up at, because I'm always down for that, DM FAX.Koolaid at any social media platform, and I will talk about it next episode, because I want there to be updates on spring break. And that's just, for everybody that's, just for everybody in the college world, everybody in their early 20s, even late 20s. It ain't too late for you to have fun. Your gang can do it. I believe in y'all. Just start planning now. On to other news, of course, and this is something that many people wanted me to speak on. The TikTok ban, right? Let's talk about the TikTok ban just for a second, right? So on January 19th, TikTok will be banned in the United States, correct? Everybody knows this. Now, people keep saying, okay, well, we just need to go to another app and maybe they may not ban it. Let me tell you two things that many people do not know. TikTok is leaving. That's for sure. And even because the thing is, if you have it on your phone, after January 19th, you won't be able to update it or re-download it. So many people be like, okay, well, this is going to be on my phone. The government's not going to come to my door and delete it. Let me tell you what's going to happen, though. And this is really going to hurt people's feelings once it happens. The app is going to start tripping after a while. Because you can't update the phone or the app, the bugs within your phone are going to start to affect TikTok. Just like how it did Vine some years ago. Many of y'all probably wasn't around for the Vine era. When Vine got deactivated, we was okay. Vine is still on our phones. After a long period of weeks, Vine started tweaking to the point where nobody got on it. That's the same thing that's going to happen to TikTok in the United States. You can get you a VPN, but most VPNs are not going to activate in this tenure. VPNs that might are the ones that are too expensive. And are you really going to pay a monthly subscription just to get on TikTok, bro? Especially when nobody else is going to be on there? No, you probably won't. Let's just be honest. And as far as people saying, oh, well, we're just going to find the next app. Let me tell you something. There's never going to be anything like TikTok. And I'm not saying this just because I kind of started my social media run on TikTok, but because there's never going to be an app where it's so easy to kind of become a star. You got many people that low-key feel like they're celebrities because of TikTok, bro. You got many people who kind of move a little weird just because of TikTok clout. And you'll notice, and this is something that many people are not realizing, bro, TikTok don't translate to other apps. When TikTok leaves, many of your favorite content creators that you claim are content creators on TikTok are not going to be going to these other apps, bro, because they understand that it's not easy. Going viral on a social media app has never been as easy as TikTok. Let's just make that perfectly clear. I'm talking about you can go from being a nobody to being a star in a few hours through TikTok. What other app has ever had that, bro? And you'll come to find that many of your favorite people on TikTok won't be. They're probably already trying to go to other social media platforms and understanding just how hard it is, bro. That's why whenever people ask me, oh, how do you go viral, this, and that, I've been one of the few content creators that's always said, I have no advice as to going viral because a lot of it has to do with luck, bro. Virality is a luck game. You really have to just post a video and just cross your fingers, bro. Like, there's many people. Look at Cooking with Kaya, for instance, bro. Cooking with Kaya, for instance, because that's somebody that's been trending a lot lately. Cooking with Kaya, she started all her stuff on TikTok. She grew her TikTok followers. That translated to Instagram. Translated to YouTube now. It started on TikTok. On TikTok, you could just post something, go viral, and there's never been an opportunity to make so much money like how TikTok has, bro. TikTok literally pays a lot of people bills, bro. Thank God I'm not one of them people. You'll notice that after the TikTok ban is over with, a lot of content creators are going to fall out. They're going to quit, and there's not going to be another app. The only way it's going to be another app is if we all just want to get on another one just because everybody else is on it. It's going to be a following type of thing. We're going to be following the next person, kind of like monkey see, monkey do. So that's all my thoughts on TikTok, bro. I'm going to be on YouTube still. I'm gonna be on Instagram, I'm gonna be on YouTube, I'll be on every other social media platform, just like how I've always been. So if you rock with me, you know that you'll follow me on all those things. And if you don't, you don't. Life will still continue. The world kept spinning. Now, one thing I make very, very clear on the FAX.Koolaid Podcast Show is the importance of the timestamps I put in the description. Now, I'm a realist. I understand that these hour-long podcasts, sometimes more, sometimes less, I don't know anybody that's actually watching the whole thing from start to finish. If you are, I support you, and the factory appreciates you. But I don't think everybody's just watching my stuff full out the whole time. Use the timestamp so that you can go through the video. Let's say you don't have a few minutes to watch a video. Go in the description and click on the things that interest you and just go straight to it. Because I do pivot points a lot. I talk about everything on this show. So I pivot a lot. Because I pivot, it's wise for you to go and look through that timestamp in the description to see what you want to look at. With that being said, we're pivoting to sports. Not going to lie to you because I got something to say about the NBA right now. The NBA is so trash right now. Like, it's really not funny because this is a league, bro. Like, my love for the NBA is just diminishing day by day. And I'm here to share my theories as to why the NBA is garbage. And some of these theories have been said, some haven't been said. I'm going to start with the one that everybody has been saying. It's very obvious. It's too many damn threes, bro. It's too many threes. I went to a Rockets versus Warriors NBA Tournament Cup game, and I can't lie. The experience of being in the actual arena in front of Steph and everybody was cool, but bro, the game wasn't as... We're watching people shoot threes back and forth. That's not fun. How many times do you go to a basketball game and think that everybody in the arena just wants to see people chuck threes, bro? I can see that at LA Fitness, real talk. I don't want to see teams just shoot hundreds and hundreds of threes every single game. When was the last time any of y'all watched the NBA game and was oohing and ahhing the whole time? Unless you're watching somebody like Kyrie or somebody like James Harden or sometimes Paul George when he wasn't playing like shit. All it is threes. And that leads me to the next point. The reason why so many threes is because we've kind of unfortunately raised the stature of what a championship means to not a legacy, but a life. Back in the early 2000s, in the 90s, championship culture has always mattered. It always mattered to legacy. But bro, it's too important now. And I know many people may think I sound tongue-in-cheek when I say that, but bro, let me explain what I mean, bro. Every player is going into business just for a championship. They don't care about personal records. They don't care about personal awards. They don't care about legacy outside of championships. So therefore, every player is doing everything in their power, even if it means boring the fans, just to get that championship, bro. Nah, bro. This team is shooting 1,000 threes a game, so we have to do the same thing to better our chances at a championship. Forget all the nice plays. Forget all the pizzazz. Forget all the storylines. We need to shoot all these threes so that we can win these games, so that we can go to the finals. There's no excitement anymore. And this might be an unpopular opinion. Another reason why the NBA is trash, everybody in the NBA is too nice to each other, bro. Everybody's too nice, bro. Do y'all remember that one game a few years ago? Man, this is when the NBA was popping. Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, and then he went back to OKC that first game. You know how many people had that game circled up in their calendars, bro? It was a party at my high school. One of the biggest of the year. I didn't even go to that party because I had that game circled in my calendar, bro. Because we knew it was finna be entertaining, bro. When was the last time you missed an event to watch an NBA game on TV? Just be so honest. When was the last time you were genuinely excited to watch NBA basketball on TV? It's been a minute, bro. Don't even lie, bro. But now the NBA players nowadays, everybody's so cool with each other, bro. They interacting on social media in between games. They going on podcasts in between games. Where's the mess, bro? That's why the TV ratings are low. The jersey sales are low. Everything about the NBA is low right now. And there's so many reasons. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's fixable, but let me tell Adam Silver something, and this is going to be so unpopular. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I'm going to just say it. Let me tell Adam Silver something, real talk. Adam, this is your league, goddammit. If you want the NBA to get better, it's not by adding a new all-star game rule and criteria and format, which is garbage. Ew, I almost threw up when I seen it. You might have to really change this league for real. You might need to create a new type of NBA, bro. You might got to change the NBA calendar. Like, you might got to rearrange the NBA floor. You might got to change the point system. You might got to change the standing system. You might got to let there be less games. You might got to change the NBA so much for the sake of your ratings that it's not even comparable to how the league has been the last 70 years. Like, you really got Adam, if you're listening, Adam Silver, you might really got to shake shit up. You might really got to, excuse my French. You might really got to shake things up, Adam, not going to lie. Because this is a disaster what's going on in the NBA right now. It'll take a lot of sacrificing, but it might be what's necessary to change the NBA to become a better place, bro. I'm going to keep speaking on that further. And again, I love being interactive with my supporters about things I talk about on the podcast. If I say anything during any of my podcasts that you feel like warrants a conversation, DM me. You know what I'm saying? I try to get back as much as possible, especially the people that help me in the FAXTORY, my assistants and all that. They let me know whenever people are trying to get to me to have a conversation. I'm not Hollywood. I'll have a conversation with you about it. Now, before I pivot from the NBA, I want to talk about Zion Williamson, bro, because I used to be a big fan. Zion Williamson hasn't played more than probably half his NBA games. Don't fact check me on that, but he don't play. Zion don't play. And it's not the Pelicans' fault. Let me tell you who is the real blame of Zion Williamson's downfall in the NBA. Ready for this? It's Duke. It's Coach K. They're the reason why Zion Williamson's career is on the downward spiral. Really hear this, bro. When Zion was in high school, we thought we were looking at the greatest player to ever walk the planet Earth. Maybe a slight exaggeration, but we thought we were looking at greatness. When Zion Williamson went to Duke, like when he came as a freshman, he was about 6'5", 260-ish. When he left Duke, however, he was around 6'6", 285-ish. Tell me what big, because that's what he was playing in college. I'm finna tell you why that's important in a second. What big, no big can excel in the NBA at 6'6", 285 plusish. But he still didn't allow Zion to remain that same way. And if you really look carefully, when Zion was in high school, he was carrying the ball a lot more. He was handling the rock a lot more. Zion Williamson was supposed to go to college and be a power guard. How many power guards do we know in history? Only a few power guards in history. But guess what? We were calling Zion Williamson generational. That was supposed to be Zion Williamson, but instead, Duke decided to get Trey Jones, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, and pair all of them up with Zion Williamson. So then because of that, they say, you know what, Zion, we just going to have you come in here. We're going to let you be a freight train big that stays in the post and block shots. Instead of letting him develop to become a power freight train guard who can develop into an NBA-style gigantic guard, bro. Duke cared about winning games instead of Zion Williamson's future. Zion Williamson went to college and barely dribbled the ball. Now he's in the NBA. He's bigger than ever, and he can't change his playing style anymore because that was what he did in college. Zion went to Duke, left Duke, and the Pelicans had to get the remains of what Duke did to Zion. And now he can't lose all that weight because the Pelicans need him to be a big man. But if Zion Williamson would have stayed that same way he came to college and developed his ball handling skills, get a pull-up jumper, be able to do more pick and rolls, developed everything that a guard has while still keeping the powers of a potential big, being able to jump out the gym, being able to reach up in the sky to block everything, being able to grab every rebound, be able to be something we've never seen before, he would have continued being the generational talent. But instead now he has to be a 6'6" big, which makes no sense to me. He should lose weight, but he necessarily can't because he wouldn't have an advantage anymore. And we have to live with what we got. It really hurts to see. It really hurts to see. Let me talk college football, though. Not even necessarily college football. I do want to talk Travis Hunter, though. And you already know where I'm going with this. Him and his girlfriend. Actually, let me not skip respectful protocol. Shout out Travis Hunter for winning the Heisman Player of the Year. I can't wait to meet Travis one day. One of my favorite players I've ever seen for real. But I got to talk about the situation with Travis and his girlfriend, bro. Travis and his fiance, let me say. Receiving a lot of scrutiny because of all her past things, her not being attracted to Travis and admitting that to social media, her being in a music video, being on TV, not acting like the most supportive fiance, people thinking that she's just using him for money. Liana, let me tell you something, and I'm being so mature when I say this, bro. And this is super important. This is something that we should tell everybody, bro. Sometimes you have to log off. You need to log off, bro. Real talk. What you got to understand is there are people that are terrorizing you. And guess what? They only live on your phone. Everybody calling you a gold digger. Everybody probably calling you all types of names. I guarantee you 95% of those people did not say that into your face when you were on the street. These haters of yours, 98% of them live on your phone. bro. There are people that live on your phone that are literally terrorizing you, bro. You have to log off. That's the only way you're going to get peace of mind, bro. Because after a while, we're not going to care about any of this. It's going to be a new topic. You think people are going to be talking about Travis Hunter and his fiance forever? Shorty, no. Because she's been so moved by this that she posted a 8-minute TikTok not even a few days after Travis won the Heisman, bro. Not even 72 hours after he won the Heisman, you already putting out a video trying to defend yourself to people who you do not even know. We are all strangers. And I know somebody could easily be like, oh, well, she could just ignore it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, it's not ignorable if you're reading it, bro. It's impossible to ignore. Because your man Travis is already defending you. And that's something I respect about Travis. Travis is really defending his fiance with everything to the point where he deactivated his Instagram. He's already defending you. He wants to stay with you. You got the millions. You got the lifestyle of being with an athlete that you allegedly really love. So forget what everybody says. That's why you got to log off, though. You're not going to reach that peace of mind until you log off. Real talk. Ask people that have gotten off of social media. It really does something. Getting off of social media, you may not see it. Ask anybody that's did it, though. When you get off social media, the world feels and looks so much differently. And again, nobody's saying permanently stay off social media, you know what I'm saying? But when you can detach from social media for whatever reason, you see the benefits. So for somebody like her, it's just like, man, like, and it's just like, bro, it's sad because you really see it affecting her. Like, seriously. I don't like seeing somebody's mental health get drained, but social media is that type of place, bro. Social media is a cruel place sometimes, and sometimes it's not the best for you. That's why taking a break is so necessary sometimes, especially when it seems like somebody needs it, because she really needs it, like, for real. I don't got nothing against the girl. I don't believe that she ever meant any type of harm. But the other millions of people that are getting on your ass every day that live on your phone, by the way, they don't see it that way. Like, that's why you have to log off, bro. Just take a second to log off and live in the real world just for a little bit, man. Because off of social media, that's the real world. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what comes with fame. Many people don't. That's the price that comes with fame. You're going to get talked about. And you have to learn to really just ignore it and just not read it. You have to not read it. You know what I'm saying? My prayers, my heart goes out to her. I don't want to ever see her get to a point where her mental health is drained. You never know what somebody is going through. But my advice to everybody, log off sometimes. Real talk. So that's just the little gems that I have to say on that subject. But speaking of little gems, not to pat myself on the back, but sometimes I do give gems a lot during the Q&As. That's what time it is right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you ever want to send a question to the Q&A, make sure you DM FAX.Koolaid on any social media platform and just literally just DM a question. Anything you want to be answered, you want advice on anything, it doesn't matter what topic it is, it will be added to the queue by somebody in the Factory, whether it's me or the people that help me out. So with that being said, let's get to it. Again, these questions are picked randomly. I don't know these questions beforehand. They're literally popping up now as we speak. First question says, how do I go about handling slick haters? I'll be willing to give people the business verbally and call people out. Now, here's what I always say, bro, and this is real life. Really think about this. I'm not hated by a single person. I've never been hated by a single person that I would trade lives with, bro. Real talk, bro. Real talk. If you're hated by somebody that you would never be like if you're being hated by somebody that if y'all were to swap lives, you would be significantly less happier. Why do you care? No, real life. Why do you don't give attention to somebody that's not worth your time, bro. And you'll see that most of your haters in your life are not better than you. Like in life, bro. There are people that are low-key beneath you. And we're not trying to bring anybody down, but let's just call a spade, bro. People that hate on you constantly, 9 times out of 10 are going to be people that you would never want to be like. I would never be you. So you hating on me serves me no type of effect. It serves me nothing. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. Like, for instance, I was with my best friend one day, right? I just walked in a room. And it was somebody there that didn't like me. I could tell that she just started going off when I went in there to her friends. And I could tell it was about me. I know how to read people. So I'm doing that. And me just deciding to be different on a particular day, I decided to give it some time. I'm going to give her the time of day. I go up to her. I say, excuse me, like, did I do something to you? She gives me a look. She was just like, oh, I just don't like you. Y'all want to know what my response was to her? Oh, okay, join the club. What? Join the club. Join the club, ladies. Join the club, my good sis. You should not ever care about somebody who's hating on you when you would never want to be that person, bro. Don't give no mind to no hater, bro. Because at the end of the day, people who are really out here getting to their shit, that's handling their P's and Q's, that's out here grinding, handling business, you think they got time to be hating up on people, bro? You think they got time to hate on people, bro? Ask anybody that you know. Ask your mentor or ask somebody that you know that's out here handling business that's successful. Ask them if they got time to be hating on anybody. Ask them if they got time for any of that, bro. They don't got time for none of that. They getting that bag. They getting to that money. They handling business. They don't got time to be hating on the next mother effer, bro. So that's how you handle haters. You don't at all. Next question says, as far as confidence, what's the advice that I could take into the new year to gain a better level of confidence? Now, I don't know your situation per se, but let me tell you a common situation with people, right? The reason why most people, or you, the reason why you lack confidence is more than likely because you don't keep the promises that you make to yourself. You know, I always tell people the promises that we make to ourselves individually, like personally, they're the most important promises, but guess what? They're also the most easiest promises to break because nobody sees you. Nobody sees you break your own promises, bro, unless you tell them what the promise was and they peep you not doing it. But most times when you make a promise to yourself, right, and you break it, there's no physical consequence to it. But let me tell you something. It's the most detrimental thing that you can do because over the course of time, you're going to know your own self as the person that can't even keep their promise to yourself. You're not even going to have the confidence to believe that you can do something because every time you promise yourself that you was going to do something, you stop doing it. You break the promises to yourself. It's easy to make a promise to somebody else, promise somebody that you're going to do something, and lean off the fact that you don't want to come off as untrustworthy and unreliable. But the worst person that you can become unreliable to is yourself. Confidence doesn't come from writing affirmations or even vision boards. They cool sometimes, but real confidence comes from you mentally knowing that you have a history of doing the things that you said you were going to do, of proving yourself right, proving that everything that you say you are and that you do, you end up doing. Like if I say, okay, today I'm going to wake up at 5 and I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to go to the gym later on at 8 p.m. And then somebody says, why are you going to the gym at 5 a.m. and 8 p.m.? My simple response to that is going to be because I said so. That's all it needs to be, because I said so. I don't break the promises I make to myself, because once you keep doing that, you're going to get into a rabbit hole of becoming less confident because you keep breaking your own promises. You can't stand on what you say. So in the year 2025, anytime you say you're going to do something, you have to do it because of your own mental health, for your own confidence. Because once you start never breaking the promises you make to yourself, you're going to keep going into different, harder challenges. God is going to throw you into them battles, and you're going to have the overwhelming confidence to know that you're going to get it done, simply because every other time you said you was going to get something done, you got it done. Anytime you say you was going to stop doing something, you stopped doing it. You didn't fall back into your addiction. If you say you're going to stop smoking weed on this day, then on that specific day, moving forward, you better not break. You better keep not smoking that weed, because once you fall back into that, it's going to be like, okay, I broke the promise to myself again. Over time, you're not going to take yourself seriously. This is real life, and you have to keep the promises you make to yourself, real talk. So that's something that you should for sure change. Whether it's you going to the gym consistently 5 days a week, whether it's you going to the gym 3 to 5 days a week, whether it's you wanting to stop drinking, wanting to stop smoking, wanting to stop procrastinating, wanting to stop waking up and not scrolling, praying every day, eating a certain type of diet every day. When you tell yourself, okay, I'm doing this, or I'm not doing this anymore, and you actually get through it, actually decide to keep the promises that you made to yourself, how you feel after, you feel like there's nothing that you can't do. Your confidence builds. That's the key for real. Question number 3, though, says, friends group wise, what can me and my boys do to build our confidence and become elite? Now, I assume whoever asked this knows that I talk about this a lot, but you got to look out for the next man. You got to care about your partner's goals just as you care about your goals, right? So, look, this is why having a friend group that's mentally dominant is key. So, boom. One day, me and my homeboys, we all grinding on a particular day. We all have different areas that we grind in, but we all grinding nonetheless. So on this particular day, I didn't feel like staying in the lab all day. I went, I put in the work, but I didn't stay as long as I really should have. As I'm packing up, I get a call from my homeboy. He like, yo, what you doing? I was like, yo, I was putting in work, but I'm finna leave early. I feel like going home. I feel like chilling. He was like, word. Now on that same day, LeBron James announced to the media that he's not going to be in the NBA for much longer. He only got 1 or 2 years left. He says that to me. He says, yo, before you leave, I want you to look at this. LeBron not going to be in the NBA for long. If when he decides that he's going into his final season, if we can't afford to go see him twice that season, because the tickets are going to be hella expensive, it's going to be hard to get them. If we can't afford to go to at least 2 of his farewell games, we suck, period. We suck. We failed. That literally put the battery in my back. It recharged the battery in my back so fast. Not because the metric of being successful is going to a LeBron game, but that means that if we can comfortably go to a LeBron game, and I'm not talking about a nosebleed seat. I'm talking like close to the floor. If we can't get them tickets during whatever time that was, during whatever time that will be, then that means we ain't been working enough. Because from now all the way up until then, if we handle business, then getting them tickets should not be nothing to us. That's how you look out for your homeboy, just as you want them to look out for you. If it wasn't for him telling me that, I probably would have went home. And you never know how many more days of going home early is going to come when you do it one day in a row. But my homeboy looked out for me by motivating me, put the battery in my back. You got to get you some boys that's going to go and get you, bro. Whether you're a girl or a boy, you got to have people in your circle that's going to get you, bro. You got to have people that's going to think about you on a random day and be like, yo, I ain't see my mans all day. I ain't see my homegirl all day. Let me make sure that she's okay. Like, where my man at? I got him. You got people in your circle who will pick you up when you really don't feel like getting up, that just really care for your goals in your life in the future. You have a powerful friend group, bro. You never know, because every single day, folks is yielding, folks is tired, folks is ready to give up. But when you got people that's ready to look out for you and make sure you're not one of them people, that's a successful friend group, bro. Those are successful people you need in your life. Not people that just hit you up when it's time to go to the club. Not people that hit you up only when it's time to smoke or something. But people that hit you up when it's go time and it's time to put in work so that y'all can all have the future that y'all want. You got to care about your people's goals as much as you care about your goals as well. Now, next question says, I'm too nice to people. Wow, that's a way to start a question. I'm too nice to people and I feel like too many people take advantage of me because I have a big heart. How can I change that without coming off as cold-hearted? This is a very common problem. Many people have genuine intentions, kind hearts, just great people in general. And they get taken advantage of. Let me tell you something. In the year 2025, you really got to look at people and peep which ones are okay disrespecting you. Because at the end of the day, the common reason why somebody disrespected you or did something to you, the fundamental reason behind that is simply because they felt like they could. Really think about that. It's only because they felt like they could do that to you. Because let me tell you something, and this might piss you off. That same person that did that disrespect to you, it's somebody in their life that they know they can't pull that with. Why can't that be you? Why can't that be you? Real talk. At some point, you got to stop letting people disrespect you and try to play on your name like that. I'm not saying fight the person. I'm not saying be aggressive toward the person. I'm just saying be able to not let anybody disrespect you. Don't give people chances, bro. When you give people all them chances, they feel like they can keep doing it to you, bro. It's like, bro, you felt like you could disrespect me like that. No more of that, bro. That might come with letting some people go. But at the end of the day, you can't have anybody around you that feels like they can do some shit that you wouldn't like. It's just the fact of the matter, bro. I don't know, man. Like, some people just need an attitude change in 2025. Because at the end of the day, even though you're genuine and you have a big heart, you still can't expect everybody to have that same feeling toward you, bro. And that's a hard pill for many people to swallow, bro. You might not can be the nice person you were in 2024. You might got to put a little bit more sternness in your life. You might got to be a little more strict. You might got to set more boundaries. You might got to do a lot of, and again, I don't believe in new year, new me. I believe in new year, better me. That better you might not be a version that you necessarily like, but it might be the version that you need, though. If you're excited to become the new person, more than likely that's somebody that's not going to stick. But when you decide to make a change, that you know it's gonna be kind of hard, but you know it's better for you, that's the one that'll last you, bro. Like, that's the one that's really better for you. Even myself, I'm telling that to myself. I was way too nice in 2024. Many people know this. When 2025 comes, oh my God, people are not gonna like the new me. And some people may not need to like the new you in 2025. That's for them to deal with. Not gonna lie to you. Real talk. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to accept a lot more Q&As in the next episode because it's a lot that's in the queue right now, and I only take 3 or 4 each episode. So in the future, we are going to take it. Now, before we go to the FAXTORY studio to take the call-ins, let me share something with y'all, bro, because shout out some of my boys out here that's really grinding. Shout out a few people that I've been meeting from out of town, content creators. Believing is cool, and believing will drive you a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's different when you can see it. When you know where you gonna go in the future and you know it's just a matter of time before what you see becomes reality, that hits differently, bro. Not gonna lie to you, bro. And everybody knows me. Y'all know I'm a proud PK. Y'all know I'm very spiritual. Now in the Bible, Isaiah wrote, no eye has seen, no ear has heard. Now even the human heart can imagine or conceive what the Lord has in store for those that love him. God has basically told us, look, what I have in store for you, you can't even, you don't even know. That's real. But it is different when you have an idea of it, though. When you know where you want to go, it drives you every single day, bro. So you have to be able to see where you want to be in the future, yo. And when you see it, right, that's what drives you every day. Because let me tell you something. You look at somebody, and I use this example all the time. You look at Kashnet, right? Him streaming for days in a row, that whole marathon of him streaming. You think he figured that out the day before he started? He been seeing this years ago, bro. Look at every successful person that you know. Their career field, everything that's good happening in their life, bro. Most of the things they been saw that, bro. That was already in their hearts. They just waited for it to happen and put in the work till it happened. When you know that it's only a matter of time before what's in your head becomes reality, becomes your life, then that's where you become obsessed with what you want. And I say obsessed in the way in which you're willing to put in every single work that you know needs to be done to get that goal. It hits different when you can see it. Real talk. Ask anybody. You gotta be able to see. You gotta be able to visualize it, bro. Believing is good, but it hits different when you can see it, bro. You gotta be able to see it, bro. And above all, remain thankful to the Lord throughout the L's and the W's, bro. It's important to constantly thank God no matter what's going on, bro. The Lord appreciates that. When you see it and you believe it and you keep thanking God, that's really the key for real, bro. So, look, I appreciate everybody that's been supporting, but now we move into that point that everybody loves, bro. And we're actually finna take these call-ins because, again, they're back. Didn't do it last episode, but we're back with it. So what we finna do is we finna leave the mini FAXTORY studio and we finna go to the real FAXTORY studio to take these call-ins. If you ever want to call in to the FAX.Koolaid Podcast Show, DM FAX.Koolaid on any social media platform. I can't reiterate that enough. The queue is pretty long, but we will get to everybody, bro. We got it real hot today. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. As mentioned, the FAX.Koolaid podcast call-ins are a very popular case in the show. Did not have it last episode, though, but now we're back, and we got a lot more this episode. If you want to ever call into the FAX.Koolaid podcast show while this zipper is giving me problems, give me a second. DM FAX.Koolaid on every single social media platform, and the people in the FAXTORY or my assistants will get back to you and put you in the queue. Without further ado, let's get into it. Yo, what's down? Who's there?
Yo, what's up, fam?
Yo, what's good with it? Welcome to the FAX.Koolaid Podcast Show, bro.
Thank you. I've been keeping up with your content for quite some time now, so I appreciate
Yo, hold on, bro. Where are you from, bro? You from the UK? Are you British?
Yeah, I'm from the UK. Just outside of Manchester.
What the hell?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, but like I said, actually, I have family in New York, so I go back and forth from UK to New York. So, and I had some family members show me your content a while ago, so just been keeping up. And yeah, just with just different HBCU life and things
Word,
of that
bro?
nature. So, yes,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My people, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I agree on my end too. I'm talking to FAX.Koolaid.
So. Chill, bro. Chill with that. Bro.
I didn't know what HBCU was. It's really, and I genuinely did not know what an HBCU was until I started watching your content, religiously. And from there, I started to fall in love with black women, to the maximum, to be honest. Just
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna be a lot. I got a lot of Melanin Queen listeners. What you like most about black women, bro?
Well, everything, from the hair to the smile to the skin to the teeth, the body, obviously. But no, there's just a lot of love, and it's much more than what we have out here. To be, don't get me wrong, UK women, are quite attractive as well, but nothing like what I see in the US HBCUs specifically. I've been tuning. I don't know the names of all of them, but I've seen some from different parts of the US. In Louisiana and Texas. It's ridiculous. The fantasizing about going out there one day and even just seeing you on your HBCU tours and seeing the amounts of beautiful women out there is ridiculous. So, I appreciate you for exposing me to the products in the United States. I cannot wait to go back and again. And even when I was in New York, right, I would see some out there, but nothing like the South, apparently. So,
I'm telling you, bro, in the South, bro, it gets crazy, bro. In Houston, baddest women, bro. The HBCUs in the swag, bro, and go hard, bro. Shout out the women in the swag, bro.
That's where you're from, yeah? Houston, right?
Yeah, indeed, bro.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, but look though, bro. Bro. Everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, good feel good moment, appreciate you, know what I'm saying, showing love, bro. I didn't think I had people that knew my like content from out there, so it's really like refreshing. I thank God.
Absolutely.
I thank God that my content is able to reach like different parts of the world, apparently.
Of course.
But look though, bro, you already know how it goes up in the factory, bro. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, bro. Nobody's gonna judge you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got caught doing that second episode, never doing that ever again, bro. You can answer as honest as you want to, bro.
Okay, for sure. What's your question?
All right, bro. Let's see, bro. Just something general and simple, bro. What's the craziest like female story you have, bro? Let's hear how it happened.
Bro, man. The craziest. I was, every time I tell my friends this, I tell it occasionally because it's so crazy. Well, to me anyway. But one time, I was entertaining multiple women.
How many?
It had to have been like 5 that I was texting all at one time, and I was.
Hey, I was gonna let you know. That's very common in the U.S. as well.
Really, I'm sure.
Go ahead.
So I was texting multiple women, and I seen a shortcut, on I believe it was Twitter, and it was telling me that I could send an automated message to individuals at the same time, So I was like, oh, let me save me some time. So I ended up doing that, and I created a group chat with me and 5 of the women I was talking to. And not only that,
on purpose?
Of course not on purpose, but the message that I sent was "Good morning, pretty" to 5 women.
In the same. So you was in a group chat with 5 women that you was talking to, and you texted "Good morning, pretty" while they were all in there.
Yes, at 7 a.m. in the morning on the way to church. My heart dropped. And I didn't know how I was going to recover. I got so nervous and I panicked and I deleted the thread, thinking that it would just go away.
Didn't even see it?
They all saw it. One was blowing up my phone as I was sitting in church. Another one, two blocked me actually. After that, 2 blocked me. I tried to reach out, green bubble, or message did not send at all. And then my favorite one, she actually broke my car window. So I didn't feel like I deserved it. You say women out there in the U.S. are crazy, but there are some lads out here that are, definitely, insane. One, a couple of days later, was waiting outside of my house to talk to me and to question me about that. So it's safe to say that the choice of women that I chose was it's definitely a batch of crazy women for sure. But yeah, man, that's the craziest.
Hey, bro.
No.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So supporting and you funny, bro. I see that you out here playing stuff out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a pleasure having you on, bro. I appreciate that you called, bro. That just made my day, bro. Real talk.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you having me.
For sure, bro. And stop getting caught up, bro.
I've stopped that some years ago.
All right, bro. For sure. You have a good one, bro.
All right, you too, brother.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, how you doing? Welcome to the FAX.Koo Podcast Show.
Oh my God. Hello, I'm cool.
Nice to meet you for sure.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I've been watching for a minute. Maybe on my Explorer page, I finally followed and started watching for real.
Hey, I appreciate it. Look, what school you go to? If you go to school.
Oh, I go to South Carolina State.
Okay. It's a lot of HBCUs in that whole Carolinas area, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I was gonna say, let me go ahead and ask you this, since you just around a lot of, HBCUs. Because what this is, as you know, I ask questions. And look, you can be as honest as possible. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here is gonna judge you. We don't judge up here in the FAX.Tory. So look.
Oh, you good. I'm blunt. I was gonna tell the truth anyway.
Oh, you see, that's
the way.
That's why I like you. You know what I'm saying? Look, what's an unpopular opinion about HBCUs that you can't say out loud?
I've heard a lot of different races of people that go to different schools saying that HBCU students are like cult members. And that's a no.
Word?
Yes.
That is, I ain't gonna lie, that's a new one, bro. Like, when was the last time you heard somebody say like something like that?
Literally this past weekend.
That's
at
crazy.
A Christmas party. I went along with one of my friends, and I was like telling some people that I was from state. I had my ID on my keys, because I usually, at school, I have them on my keys. So I'm sitting there, and the girl was like, oh my God, you go to state? That's cute. And she was like, well, I'm going to Clemson. I was like, oh, that's cute. I was thinking about going to Clemson, because I was thinking about being in the engineering department.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, yeah, well, I'm happy that you was considering it, but why did you choose state? Like, a HBCU, really? Isn't that stereotypical? Most black people go to HBCUs, and then they rep their HBCU like it's a gang. So you don't see people from Clemson doing that. You don't see people. I was like, I do see people from Clemson doing it. And I have a lot of people I went to school with that are black that went to Clemson. So I'm confused on what you're talking about. And she was like, oh, I'm not trying to offend you. And her cheeks turned red. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. You didn't even take your shot. It's still in your hand.
I gotta make my way down there soon. But look, let me ask you this though. And I love asking people this that go to school. Like, what's your like HBCU horror story, bro? Whether it be with friends, roommates, professors. What's your HBCU horror story? Let's hear it.
Okay, so I have two, but I feel like the first, this one's gonna top it.
Let's hear it.
At Claflin, my freshman year, my second semester, they had me staying with a stripper. At Claflin, the room, like the dorm that I was in, it was so small. Like, me and this girl, I could stretch over maybe my arm and touch her bed.
Okay, so what happened between y'all two? What was the interactions or whatever? What?
It was the dorm step. The whole semester we was cool. Whole semester I'm doing TikToks, I'm chilling, going to hang out with my friends. She was going to work and stuff. She's barely in the room for real. End of the semester come almost, and it's time for Claflin's annual dorm step show. At that time, I was in it, so, I'm going to the step show. My homeboys come to support me. Everything's cool. That day of, I'm about to leave, I noticed that she was in the bed, and she didn't really look well. So I'm like, are you okay? You good? She was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just gonna lay in the bed, probably go out later. Okay, cool. Go out to the step show, have a good time, whatever. Congratulate. Get back to the room with my homeboys. They like, before we walk in here, I'm gonna let you know, Shorty was texting us during the step show, and she wasn't on no peaceful stuff. Like, apparently her baby daddy had let her know her baby daddy was a DJ at the club that she was
so she got
at.
kids too?
No, she has abortions. Yeah, jaw drop. I felt it through the phone.
Hey, bro, chill, because I definitely was like, what?
Yeah, so apparently during the semester, she had got an abortion, and like that was the reason why she wasn't there.
Like,
and I was
purposely.
Like, yes. And she had got it from the DJ, but the DJ said he paid for that one. Everything was cool. It was they agreed on that.
So this girl, what else? What else was going on with this girl that you had as a roommate that was a stripper?
Okay, so during the semester, like before the step show, so leading up to it, she had took me and like two of my friends out with her to work one night. We were bored. We did all our work. We was just chilling. She was like, "You want to come? Like, you can come." Okay, cool, whatever. It's not that far from school. Let's go. Went. The girl, I'm thinking the girl just do, she has on her little stripper outfit, shake a little ass, get a little money, maybe take a few shots, go home. No, she's fully nude, like topless, all that. And she's the only girl in the club doing that. So it's just throwing everybody off. We're like, Then the next morning, I wake up. I don't just wake up to her. I wake up to her and one of the girls that work with her in the club. Just imagine rolling your head over and seeing two big ass cheeks with a purple string looking at you. That's how I wasn't as traumatized. I was like, damn, did I go to bed with somebody? And I was like, I didn't. Who the is this? And she turned around and she was like, oh, hey, sweetheart. Who are you? Who are you? Our beds are touch apart. I have all my belongings in this room. And you didn't tell me you was bringing somebody from work home. Did y'all do something when I was sleeping? Oh, my Jesus. I didn't hear nothing.
Hey, let's just spare her for the pod. Let's just spare her. Let's just say God bless her heart. And
I already done prayed over. I done asked the church. Yeah, we done prayed because that was terrifying. I haven't seen her since the step show day.
Hey, let's spare her, bro. Let's just say God bless her. God bless all the strippers.
Oh, no.
In the Carolinas. No? Oh, okay, no.
There is no sparing when you finally answer the phone and the first thing you want to do is say, yeah, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to beat your ass.
You know what, bro? You're a great storyteller, bro. Real talk.
Thank you.
Real talk, bro. Bro, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you for calling in, everything, bro. Real talk. It was good talking to you.
Good talking to you, too. And I wish you the most success with this podcast. Keep going. I love seeing the videos.
Of course, I got you. That's a promise. Yo,
what's happening?
Yo, what's good, bro? Welcome to the FAX.Koolaid Podcast Show, fam.
How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. So I'm good, bro. What school you go to, bro?
Bro, I go to Hampton.
That's a strong HBCU. Okay, for sure. I haven't been to your school yet, but I gotta make sure to get up there like sometime in the future, bro. You already know how the show goes. I ask you a few questions, bro. Nobody gonna judge you, bro. I'm saying answer it as honestly as possible, bro.
Got you.
All right, bro. Look, you go to an HBCU. I heard there's a lot of beautiful women at Hampton, bro. So I'm gonna ask you because I know it's a lot of HBCUs around Hampton. I feel like stirring the pot a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Out of all the HBCUs, which women are the most playersome, bro?
Man, I come from PG County, man, so I travel down there once in a while. So I'm going to say Howard. You already know. Howard got the most unfaithful woman.
Word?
Most definitely, man. That's crazy.
Tell me why you think that, bro.
Bro, I had my own experience with one, too. Like little shorty, you know what I mean? Was messing with her for a little while. Man, met her parents, everything. Next thing you know, she wound up being unfaithful. You know what I mean? Spending bread, doing all that, bro. But yet, still unfaithful. You feel me? Yeah, next thing you know, lost my job at the time. I was back at home. One thing you know, I got another job, got another gig. Worked at this Howard housing building, bro. You know what I mean? Blessings come in different ways.
Uh-huh.
Bro, tell me why I wound up meeting a whole bunch of women. Whole bunch of women, man. Howard baddies, man.
Nah, I have heard Howard got baddies. A little unfaithful.
Yeah.
I heard they got baddies.
Most definitely, bro. That's when, you know what I mean, knocking down walls and everything I do. And next thing you know what I mean, just got the faith. You know what I mean? Got faith back. You know what I'm saying? Just really, truly know my worth after that. So, you know what I mean? More of the story, man. You know what I mean? You could be, you know what I mean? You could be down for a minute, but then you'll be up the next. You know what I mean? God bless me in a mysterious way. You know what I mean? equal to a whole bunch of Howard baddies at the end of the day. You feel me?
You got your get back in some type of way, bro. Howard women, bro. If you're hearing this, bro, everybody thinks that y'all are beautiful but unfaithful. I gotta lie to you. All right, yo.
What's up? What's up?
Okay. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the FAX.Koolaid podcast.
Hi. What's funny? You already laughing.
Hey, nah, bro. What school you go to?
I go to the Texas Southern University.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, no. Look though. But I appreciate you calling in to the pod. I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure you know how this goes. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. You can answer as honest as possible. Nobody's gonna judge you up here in the FAXTORY.
Okay.
Type. Okay, so look, first things first, what's a college or HBCU unpopular opinion that you have?
Okay, so I'm gonna just be real and say that when people say that you should never talk to a Greek dude, I personally feel like it has nothing to do with him being Greek. Like, you always hear about, oh, don't mess with the noobs, don't mess with the Qs, that alpha's trouble, everybody, the sigmas, iotas, everybody trouble. But I personally think that if he really wants you, it don't matter what Greek organization he's associated with. A man knows what he wants and he gonna get it, period. It don't matter if he Greek. Like, if he really wants you, he gonna do what he needs to do to keep you. That's what I think.
Bro, people not gonna like that one. Not gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause on social media, the first thing that people always say is stay away from Greek men. And I've been on record to say stay away from Greek women, especially the Zetas. Everybody knows this. But I feel like most of it I feel like coming from the dude's perspective, it be jokes, but coming from the ladies' perspective, they be serious when they be like, stay away from them noobs. They be serious when they be saying stay away from Q, stay away from all that. So you feel like it's over exaggerated type.
Absolutely. Like, let's be for real. At the end of the day, they are regular people. Like, that's the one thing that everybody needs to keep in mind. Like, the organization they with, now mind you, some people do make it their life, but
I was gonna say let's not pretend like some people don't be getting in there and thinking that they celebrities. Everybody knows people like that.
You are right, but like I said,
by
if
the way,
a man really wants you,
I'm sorry. Shout out to the people in these organizations that don't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, period.
But nah, finish saying what you were saying.
No, yeah, like, if a man wants you, period, what he's associated with will not matter. Like, I strongly feel like that. Like, I know so many people that are in great relationships, and one is a GDI and the other is in a fraternity. Like, come on.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I very much so agree, because whenever I hear girls, like, it's been a few people that have been like, bro, I used to mess with this Q, and you know, he did this to me, he cheated on me, he wasn't interested. I'm be like, yo, shorty, whether he was a Greek or not, you not being interesting isn't the reason why he wasn't interested in you, bro. He could have just not liked you, bro. Like, he could have just not liked you in real life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so to be like, oh, like, stay away from them because they're associated with this stereotype, this, that, and the third. Like, these are regular people at the end of the day. If that man wants you, he is going to get you and do what he needs to do to have you. And if he want to pursue you for real, trust, he is going to make it happen, period.
Nah, no cap, bro. People don't be having no accountability. They think, oh, because they're in this order, they did this to you. No, shorty, even if he was GDI, he probably still wouldn't have been interested in you. He probably did the same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right,
these are unpopular opinions that these people do not want to hear. Real talk.
Okay, real talk.
Nah, look, let me see. You seem very, educated. Again, no shit. But what's something that you feel like a lot of girls know that dudes do not know?
Oh, you trying to have me break girl code with this one? Okay,
that's what we do in the FAXTORY.
All right, well, every lady knows about Wattpad.
What is
Wattpad?
What is Wattpad?
However you want to pronounce it. If you read Wattpad stories when you was a young teenager, you are not innocent at all. Like, yo, only the girls know. Like, Wattpad stories was something serious. Like, if you bring up, did you read Wattpad stories back in the day? And the girl say yes, like over exaggerate her yes. And if you ask her if it was mindless behavior or August Alsina, oh, you really in trouble. You really done ran into something that you don't want to mess with, honestly.
Wait, so when you say they not innocent. Oh, like not innocent, like putting my mind in the gutter type, not innocent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wonder if I'm the only dude that didn't know that. Not gonna lie to you. In the comment section, let me know if y'all know about that or whatever. I don't know, but I will say, because you mentioned something that's near and dear to my heart for a negative reason. Mindless behavior. Now, I've been on the record plenty times to say when I was a kid, I hated mindless behavior with a passion. Let me tell you why. See, now you done got me triggered, so now I got to tell a story in the middle of the call list. When I was in 3rd grade, I had a girlfriend, bro. I'll never forget. Her name was Alyssa. Alyssa and me were going strong. You know, in elementary school, you only had to like somebody for a day before y'all ended up being boyfriend and girlfriend.
Wow.
So I'm in a relationship with Alyssa. I asked her to be my girlfriend on Friday. On Monday, she comes up to me in front of everybody and says, I don't want to be with you anymore. I have to break up with you. I say, why are you breaking up with me, Alyssa? As I'm about to cry. She says, with her heart, I don't care how young she was, this girl tells me, I don't want to be with you because I want to be with Rock Royal.
Oh.
What you mean? Ooh.
No. Rock Royal is crazy. Oh.
Notice how I'm not laughing,
so
bro.
This
This is traumatizing things. This is why no dude liked mindless behavior growing up. If you was born after 2000, from 2000 to 2004, you did not like mindless behavior because they was stealing girls from all over the nation. These girls did not know who these dudes were, and I sound like a hater. That's because I am though. So it's fine.
You know, it's okay because even though you didn't like them in person, trust me, them Wattpad stories, you really wouldn't have had nothing on them. At all. All the girls know when they got to them chapters 15 through 25. Oh yeah, you read something serious. Like only the girls know. Only the girls know.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore, bro. Hey, look, bro. Look, random stranger. I appreciate you for calling in to the pod, for real.
For sure.
Much love, Big C.
All right.
One more time, hello. I'm sorry, my bad.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing? Welcome to the FAX.Koolaid Podcast Show.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What school you go to?
I go to Florida State.
That's the Seminoles, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. Nice to meet you. I appreciate the support you give to the show. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to call in and everything. But I'm pretty sure you know how this goes. I'm finna ask you a few questions. You can be as honest as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. What's your college horror story of any sort?
Okay, I was with my cousins, and this was like on New Year's, and we all got drunk. We was on our way to a party, and we never made it to the party because like 2 of my cousins got way too drunk. So it was like, okay, we're gonna have to turn around. We're gonna have to go home. Upon going home, we ended up jumping my auntie boyfriend, like real bad.
Wait. You can't just say something that wild and explain me not and expect me to not ask you why you jumped your auntie's boyfriend?
Yes.
What was the reason?
The reason, I can't even really explain the reason. Like, I guess they were already like drunk. You know, like old folks, when they get together, they like to play card games and get drunk or whatever the case may be. It was on our way back to the house, and we was trying to sneak my younger cousin back in the house because they was drinking like without getting caught. So I guess his drunk behind came outside and was like, I don't know, try to put his foot down. I don't know, but he wasn't minding his business. And my older cousin was trying to explain to him like, no, she good. And I guess he tried to reach in a car and tried to grab her, and I handed her the taser, and she tried to tase him, and the next thing you know, we started jumping him because he hit her. Like, it was blood on the pavement and everything. Because, you know, like, when we get hit and you got liquor in your system, like, you know, blood come out more, and that's basically what happened.
I did not know. How did you find that out?
About the blood and alcohol thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, afterwards, my mama explained it to me, so I was so confused. I was like, oh, my God, she was just bleeding, and he was bleeding. And she was like, well, we have alcohol in your system, you know, you bleed more. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. That's basically what happened.
That must have been very exciting for you, huh?
It wasn't exciting because afterwards, my cousins cussed me out because I was too stunned. I was shocked. I didn't even get out the car. I was just shocked. After I handed her the taser, everything just happened so quick. So I didn't get in, but they definitely got in there. Like 5 girls and 1 grown man.
And you was one of the people?
I was one of the people watching.
And you didn't help at all?
I mean, listen, he was already like on the ground. I didn't help. Like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't help. I was just too shocked. And then when I got out the car about to jump in, my auntie ran outside. So I was like, you know, maybe she going to jump in too. But she jumped in the cover for him, and she got hit too. and then it turned into a whole thing. But I did not jump in.
This why people can't come to Florida. I'm always trying to tell people, people from Florida are the craziest people to ever exist, bro.
What? No, we not. No, we not.
You jumped your uncle. Look, it's cool though. Look, I understand, bro. Let me ask you this though: if you could make one thing illegal just because it annoys you, what would it be?
Well, it's a few things, but probably like on the top of my list is foot draggers.
What?
Like, why is your feet dragging on the floor? Like, pick it up. It's so annoying. Like, I also substitute teach, and I hate when I hear the kids in the hallway dragging their foot. Like, pick your foot up. And I'm like, can you pick your foot up, please? And they looking at me like, I'm in the wrong. No, you're in the wrong. You're loud. You're dragging your feet. You're messing up your new shoes. Like, pick your feet up. That should be illegal, and also riding your bike in the middle of the road.
When people do all those things, it makes you want to beat up them people like how them people beat up your uncle, huh?
Oh, my goodness. Not beat up, but, you know, just a jab or something. I don't know.
I feel you, but look though, bro, I appreciate you for supporting the pod and calling in to the pod, bro. Nice to meet you, of course.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you. You're literally my favorite podcaster.
I could cry right now. Stop. Don't tell me that, bro. I could cry. Don't tell me that.
No, you are. Like, I literally, like, when I first discovered you, I watched all your videos. I'm like, oh my God, he's funny. Or you had people calling, oh, should we talk about be some real shit?
See, and again, because I just had a British caller who was lucky saying the same thing. I had a British caller, bro. And when y'all tell me these things, bro, it makes me want to keep going. It makes me want to, you know what I'm saying, persevere. And I thank God that I have this type of influence on people because I feel like this is only the beginning. So I appreciate you a lot, for real, for real.
Thank you, for sure. It's a blessing. Keep it up.
Of course, I got you. You have a good one, all right?
You too.
All right. Thank God, man.
Imagine seeing